The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Long time coming. The one, the only. Sleepy Hollow in the building. My brother, how are you?
What's going on? I'm good.
First of all, I'm gonna say this, man. Sleepy is a man of his word, right? Because I think it was like a week before you got out in February. You called me. You said we was gonna do this, and we here, man. So I appreciate you being here. It's great to have you back. Great to have you home. First and foremost, how you feeling? How you been,
I'm chilling.
man?
I'm ready.
Ready? We
Yeah,
back.
sir.
I feel like the one thing since you came home that everybody was like, okay, he's back. We need some new music, right?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I've been working on. I'm about to drop an album and all that.
Right.
I'm about to give them a date soon.
Right. We gonna get there, but I wanted to say, like, I know, like, for the first couple months, I feel like you kind of been on family time since you
Yeah,
came
no,
back.
that's a fact. Yeah.
For you, was that like when you were in and you was getting ready to come out? Was that always kind of like the plan? Like, all right, I'm gonna come home, but like I'm gonna take it easy
Yeah,
on the music at first?
My plan was to come home and straight work. But I had to see my daughter. I ain't see my daughter in mad long. I ain't get to be with her for mad long. So I just been spending mad time with her.
How's it been to be back on father time?
Good, feel great.
But you ready to get back to work?
Yeah. I'm working. I'm doing everything. So I'm good.
When you were in, man, before, you know, because obviously you spent some time away, like, what was kind of going through your head? Like obviously a lot of reflecting, I'm assuming, but also like where were you at mentally?
My mind was outside. I was just trying to see what was going on outside. What I'm gonna do when I get back, type shit. So that was really it.
Were you writing inside? Were you like?
I was trying, but it'd be hard to focus. So I had mad unfinished shit. And the way I record, I don't be writing. I be just punching in, and so it was mad hard to try to write things. I wrote a couple, but I ain't finished nothing. I ain't finished no whole song when I was in there.
Did you bring those back home with you or no?
Yeah, I wrote like the halves, and I just either I finished them or I just left them.
Did any of them come? So you didn't even finish any when you came home. You just have them in like a book somewhere type shit.
I think it's probably like 2 that I used and just finished it.
I feel like
2. The rest I ain't used.
I feel like when I've interviewed people who've come home recently, they're always like, "Yo, I got this big ass book."
Yeah, niggas be coming home with the mad raps,
and then they don't use any of them.
Yeah, be like that, cause you be in jail like writing that shit like, oh, this shit fire. You come home like, oh hell no, I was bugging.
But
what
what
I
you
feel
wrote,
about most of it though.
I was about to say, but what you wrote, you was fucking with.
Nah, I be feeling like I was bugging. You was just in there. You was stuck in a little bubble writing, thinking it's fire, and that shit was really garbage. That has.
You were saying when you was inside, you was thinking about outside and you know, coming back and shit like that. Being away and then during that time and seeing, you know, the music scene out here moving, like, what were you thinking about? Were you kind of like, were you feeling what was coming out? Were you not feeling? Were you like, yo, I gotta get back outside?
Yeah. That's what made me. I was hearing the music on the radio. That's all you got. You can really listen to the radios.
Yeah.
Just hearing mad different types of music. I'm like, nah, I gotta get back. It's tracks I was fucking with. It's tracks that was just like, but all that is just like everybody doing their thing, everybody working.
Right.
I wanted to get back to work.
What was some of the stuff you was fucking with?
It was at that time they was playing. I was listening to Drewski. Drewski was doing this shit on Thursday. He was playing like mad, like new drill. The young niggas, he mad at the young niggas. I was listening to all that shit. That shit, shit just took me out of the jail. I was just in the town. Everything he was playing, I was listening to that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And even when you came home, you like when you had like what 3? It was like a 3-city tour, right? Okay. Four city tour. You had Tata and them.
Yeah, Tata my son.
And come open for you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Huh?
He came and opened for you?
Yeah, he opened for me, facts.
So it was like kind of like Tata and them that you kind of was hearing on the radio that was kind of like making you feel
it's
like, okay,
funny,
I'm back.
Cause I ain't even think I heard them on the radio. We had this CD and I seen them and I at that time I didn't know who they was. When I got to the town, it just so happened like we clicked, so word.
So it just worked out like that.
Yeah.
But you like that new energy that's kind of coming
facts,
through the music.
it's fire.
Because it is very different from, it's not that different, but it is kind of like a few steps away from, you know, what you guys were making when you guys first came out. It's a little more high energy, a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like the
We
town's
bumping
been
that
missing
shit.
you though, bro.
I don't know, man. I gotta get back. I ain't gonna feel right until I drop this album. I ain't gonna lie.
Why do you feel like you're not gonna feel right?
I feel like I've been slacking. I ain't really get to drop like that since I came home. been going through mad extra shit, but it's time now. So.
But I was about to say, like, I feel like the records that you have given us so far, like, I literally asked Puerto Rico. I called him the other night. I was like, yo, this new Sleepy record. I'm like, he put some shit in this because this shit, like me and the guys, we was bumping it all week. I'm like, nah, he went crazy. Even Pain Talk with TJ, like the two records that you've come out the gate with.
It's funny because Pain Talk, I did that. I recorded that before I got booked.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit older. I like Pain Talk because even there was like a bar on there that I caught where you were talking about like double X tried to get me too late, and I found that shit strange, right? Obviously talking about double XL because I think the one thing that I feel every year we always like, okay, I think we deserve more New York artists on the double XL list too, and obviously you and Sheff are always kind of like the two standouts who we were.
It wasn't even my fans made me feel that way because they was like it's probably for like 2 years straight they was tagging me. Like, yo, you deserve this, and then when the time came, I felt like it wasn't that time no more. Like, I don't know.
You felt like it was too late at that point?
I feel like it was too late, yeah. I feel like it was too late for me.
So you had to, like, turn it down, move away from it. I feel you. Because I even feel like even this year, shout out my boy DC the Don. He was on the list this year, but I feel like he's been out for, like, 5-6 years. It's like, it kind of feels like they could have had him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 3-4 years ago, same type of shit. But I feel like
that's a fact. Don't listen to me though. Take your opportunities. That's just me. You know me.
But you've always been that type of artist where I feel like you don't always necessarily like you didn't really need that. You have like your own fan base that is gonna grow with you, and you've always kind of been like different from the towns too.
Facts. That's what they say.
Do you not believe that?
I believe it. I believe it now, yeah. But I just can't hear. Like, people can tell you anything. You feel me? You gotta do things to make yourself. I don't know. Get yourself to that point where you feel like that's a fact. And yeah.
How do you filter out that noise now? Because I'm sure like early on in your career, you're surrounded by a lot of people who was kind of like be like yes, yes, yes. A lot of yes people around you trying to tell you X, Y, and Z. How do you filter out that?
I do it. I do whatever I do it till I like it. I don't look for nobody's validation. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I ain't gonna say yeah, I like it because somebody else like, yo, you should do this. Type shit. So.
Right. With the album, right? So tell me about this project, right? Because I saw you posted on your story the other day. You was like, all right, album's done, we ready. I think it was using like a hallway or something. I saw the other plaques from the last project there. So you've been working on this project since you came home.
It's songs. I have songs that I did when I was home before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn.
You good.
Yeah, I had songs that I was working on before, because it's kind of the same album I was working on. It got new songs that nobody heard, so it's still a new album. But it's just songs I did before I got locked up. So the whole album is based on the time before I got locked up and now. All the shit I went through, all the shit that's been happening, been going on with me. That's the whole album. That's all it's, that's all it's going to be about.
So it's like a blend of like getting locked up, Sleepy, and then
coming home, yeah.
How do those two versions of Sleepy differ from each other now? Because it kind of gives me like side A, side B project, you know?
Kind of, but I ain't gonna lie, most of the songs is from when I just came home.
Okay.
I ain't want to use, like, I be making songs, once it get too old and I ain't get to drop it, I don't like it no more.
Right.
So, mostly everything is new.
Do you even hear the difference in those songs now? Like even with the new ones
that's
that you
probably why I don't
home?
be liking. That's probably why I don't be liking it, because I feel like every new song I make, I be growing. So the last one I probably hear it and be like, I could have said this or I could have said that.
Right.
I could have did better. You feel me?
Right. With this project, because I feel like even when you had dropped the song with Aiden, right? 347 Aiden, right? I always mess up his name. But when you dropped that, like that was already kind of like, we see Sleepy and we've known Sleepy from the music he's made, but like we start to see you changing and growing as an artist and trying different sounds, right? And kind of expanding past like the quote unquote New York sound that we're all accustomed to, right?
Facts,
Is this project kind of like also in that same vein where
it's like I don't know what to call it. I don't say it's drill records on it. I got drill songs, but I wouldn't call it drill. I really don't know what to call it, but I wouldn't call it a drill album. It's just music.
Right.
It's fun shit. It's the pain, the rough shit. It's all that.
Right. Because I even feel like, even with Good Girls Ain't No Fun, like that was just fun. And even with the video too, like what you did with.
Like I'm saying, like before, like I came out on the drill. That's what I'm around. I just rap about what I know, you know what I mean? So now it's like I'm getting more eyes on me, I'm getting more looks. I could really make the music I've been wanting to make type shit. From like a kid, like I've been wanting to make music. Not just I'm gonna rap about this, that. I just want to make music, no matter what it's about. Just good music, for me.
Right, you didn't want to like, it wasn't always like, okay, I'm just gonna come out, I'm gonna just strictly make like drill music.
Yeah,
Like you wanted to do other shit too at the same time, but obviously the drill music is what,
That's
you know,
what I came out on. That's
right.
what I was known for. So it's like, all right, that's what I'm doing. That's all I wanted to do at that point.
So what type of music does like Sleepy now want to make? Like, I feel like you kind of like in that space where you would like want to work with some people that, you know, a regular, you know, fan from out here wouldn't even think that, like, damn, like I didn't think I would ever see CB with this person. I mean, even like you didn't expect that record. You feel me?
Facts. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Can't put no label on it, like what type of music it is. I just like to make music, or what I like to think of as good music. No matter if it's pain, it still could be drill, it could be some lovey shit. Like, it's my idea of good music.
So the album, we are gonna get the project this year.
Yeah, definitely.
You got some people on it with you?
There's a couple people on there.
Okay.
Not too. I ain't do too much features.
You never
couple
really
people
do,
I fuck
like,
with though. Yeah.
You never really like OD on the features, so. So you got a couple Sheff on it, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm working on cause he got stuff that he left home, so I'm working on getting some shit from him too.
Fire. How's he doing?
Great. He Gucci. He chilling.
He good? Word. Because I know like the people have, you know, ever since that, you know, both y'all had gotten locked up, people like, damn, we like, you know, Sheff dropped his project from jail, which is dope project. Make sure y'all go check that out if y'all haven't. You know what I'm saying? It's been out for a while. But I know people been waiting to get the return of Sleepy and Sheff back together.
Nah, facts.
Another
nigga,
joint project,
I'm
you
waiting
feel me?
for that. I'm waiting for that, really. I don't even think we didn't even drop a group. We didn't get to do a group album like us together. We dropped like apart. We didn't do some shit like me and him type shit. We was always on each other shit though. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to have you rap today, man. So what can people expect from your freestyle today? Because I know this is gonna be one of like my personal favorite ones.
Oh no. Having fun with this one. That's it. Having fun with this one.
Well, I appreciate you coming back and coming to come see us, bro. You feel me? That's love. And it's funny because you know how many times we had done the video game episode way back in the day where we had
we was just talking about that the other day.
And it's funny because people still reference that to me, and people tell me that that's one of their favorite videos of you and Sheff because they felt like you guys were the most comfortable there, and they got like the real y'all because it's like, you know.
Yeah, we done. Well, especially me. I don't really be on the media showing them like my regular day shit, like who I really am type shit. They just see what they want to see.
Right. But in that video, like the people were able to get the real you guys.
Yeah, we was chilling, joking around and shit. Yeah,
and I think that's important because I think like the media, especially you know hip hop media now, like a lot of people like to highlight the negative stuff that happens with artists, but I think it's important to highlight like you know the fun shit and getting to be like okay, cool. Like Sheff and Sleepy at the end of the day, they just like everybody else. We just like to play 2K, chill. You know what I'm saying? Do regular shit too at the same time.
You be forgetting niggas is humans.
Well, that's why we're here to remind them, bro. You feel me?
At least I presume to be a human.
Well, album on the way.
It's a fact.
This year. Very excited. What else we got cooking up, man? We got another tour on the way. What else we got going on?
I'm working on tours. I'm gonna be at Rolling Loud, I think.
This weekend,
21st. Yeah, facts.
Which congratulations on that too, by the way. That's fire, man. Like I love seeing you getting to come home and go right to do Rolling Loud, man. That's some real shit. What else? Anything else?
Part of this shit. The album, Rolling Loud, probably tour. We gonna of course they gonna set up a tour probably right after the album type shit.
Okay, word.
Yeah, working.
All right, man. Well, hey, look, man. I'm happy to have you back. Album on the way. New singles out now, so go check that out. Freestyle now by the time y'all see this. You already know this is going to be one of the best. We excited for it. Y'all been asking for it. Before we get out of here, bro, let the people know they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now is the time to do it. The camera on the right here.
Just want to let the fans know the music is coming. I don't got to trip no more. If you don't know who I am, it's Sleepy Hallow _ Sleepy Hallow _ on the gram.
There you go, man. The one, the only Sleepy Hollow album on the way. Go get those new singles. Go stream it. Go follow him. Go show him love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, on the radar, Sleepy Hollow. We out. Oh, my God. Love.
Love, my boy.